Hey everybody, my name is Surex Gaming and welcome back to another episode of the Kombat Codex, the series where I break down 5 or 10 behind the scenes and lore facts about characters in Mortal Kombat. Today's episode is going to be about everyone's favourite on-duty police officer, Curtis Stryker. For those of you who are not fully aware with Stryker in Mortal Kombat, he is a cop and that's it. That's the summary of this video. So with that said, let's break down these 10 behind the scenes and lore facts about Stryker in Mortal Kombat. Fact number 1. Curtis Stryker is a somewhat recurring character in the Mortal Kombat series, his first appearance being in Mortal Kombat 3, followed by Armageddon, before reappearing in the Mortal Kombat 3 portion of MK9's story, and finally playing NPC roles in Mortal Kombat X as a Revenant and again in Mortal Kombat 1 as a cameo fighter. Stryker is known for being a rather divisive character among the fanbase, being seen as a cool cop guy by some, and just some cop guy by others. Unfortunately, I find myself in the what the hell is Stryker gonna do part of that debate. Fact number 2. As mentioned in the Kombat Codex videos for Sonya Blade and Jax, the name Curtis Stryker has been shared by 3 characters in the pre-development phase of the arcade trilogy. Prior to MK92 releasing, Curtis Stryker was going to be a Special Forces representative on the roster, and this concept actually belonged to Jax. However, due to the lack of female characters in the game, Stryker was replaced with Sonya Blade. Jax would then appear in MK2, but with a new name and design this time, so the Stryker concept had been used by the two. Finally, in 95's MK3, a character named Stryker would finally appear. Not a Special Forces member, but a regular city cop, chosen to be a champion of Raiden. Fact number 3. Stryker appears in Defenders of the Realm as a main cast member, filling in the role of Johnny Cage, as Cage had been killed by Motaro in the events prior to MK3. Since Cage was dead, and Stryker didn't really have a lot of material to work with, he was given Cage's personality and traits, and filled in the more slapstick role of the cast. Moving on to fact number 4. Stryker returns in Armageddon, along with all other established characters up until that point, with a new design and a kind of new moveset. Stryker rocks a more vigilante-style bodysuit in his main costume, and a more traditional Stryker cop outfit for his ult. Stryker would participate in the Battle of Armageddon, however he does not play a role in the story. As the pyramid rises, Stryker would hook Melina in the face and attempt to climb the pyramid, also throwing Cabal off the side. Stryker would not claim the power of Blaze, however, as he is killed by Kano on the steps of Argus's pyramid. And in a slight inconsistency, during the intro to MK9, Stryker's body is actually seen out in the fields near Sonya Blade. Now, this could either just be an inconsistency, as Stryker died on the steps of the pyramid, or he could have survived his wounds, crawled a little bit away, and then died on the spot. Who knows? Fact number 5. Stryker returns in brutal fashion in Mortal Kombat 9, the retelling of the arcade trilogy. Stryker's design and moveset retain his traditional cop look and style, however he will receive a somewhat more cocky police officer personality. Stryker's dialogue would become a little bit more controversial with this iteration, such as his intro "Police brutality" coming up, and many other cop lines used by Stryker as he belts you with his baton. Finally, Stryker also has no way of ending a fight in a non-fatal way, aside from a babality, as despite just about every other character having a victory pose that doesn't affect their opponent, Stryker will toss a grenade at the enemy's corpse and stand in a shower of their giblets. The only other example of this happening are Shang Tsung in MK9, as well as the Predator and Alien in MKX. Fact number 6. Stryker's story also became more fleshed out with this iteration, making Cabal a cop as well as Stryker's partner. Cabal would be mortally wounded during the invasion of Earthrealm by Kintaro, but Stryker wouldn't be able to help his partner as he was attacked and thrown into the subway by Ermac. This would be where Stryker meets Nightwolf and is convinced to join Raiden's champions. This decision would lead Stryker to the Cathedral in Earthrealm, where he would be one of many victims in the massacre of Sindel, killing Stryker and dooming his soul to an eternity of evil in the Netherrealm. Fact number 7. Pre-development for Mortal Kombat 9 saw Stryker go through some more redesigns and changes to his moveset that never made the cut. In pre-release images, Stryker is shown using his stun gun. However, this move would not make the final cut of the game, likely for balance, as Stryker had some busted ass projectiles in that game. And concept art for Stryker shows him in a more vigilante-esque outfit, as well as a more military look in some other concept art. None of these would make the cut when the game launched in 2011, unfortunately. Fact number 8. Stryker is not playable after MK9. Likely a mix of popularity issues and, you know, the whole he's a cop thing. But he is an NPC revenant in MKX. He appears in the story in service to Quan Chi, assisting with the attack on Raiden's Sky Temple, alongside the revenants Sindel and Cabal. After Shinnok is imprisoned, Stryker would escape to the Netherrealm for many years, where he is next seen in an ambush on Quan Chi. Stryker is never seen again after this, so it is best assumed he either escaped deeper into the Netherrealm or was killed by the Special Forces. Fact number 9. Stryker returns in Mortal Kombat 1 as a cameo fighter, although he does not appear in the story mode at all, nor is there any reason to believe he is retconned in the new era. Stryker is once again rather controversial in MK1, but not for being a cop this time, as he has no dialogue and he only wears his MK3 design, but rather his abilities as a cameo make him a bit divisive. Stryker is one of the better cameos in the game, as he's able to use his grenade toss move to cover your ass in the most unsafe situations. This makes Stryker a very viable choice if you want to win, but a very annoying opponent as you become almost incapable of punishing your opponent. Fact number 10. Stryker makes a few small multimedia appearances, but there are a couple. As mentioned above, Stryker is in the animated series Defenders of the Realm, voiced by the very famous Ron Perlman, Hellboy himself. Stryker would not appear again until the web series Mortal Kombat Legacy, played this time by Tamo Penniketz in the first season, before being recast in the second season as Eric Jacobus. Finally, Stryker appears in the animated Legends movie Battle of the Realms, voiced by Matthew Mercer, before unfortunately dying because, you know, he's Stryker. Well guys, that brings us to the end of this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and let me know down below if you'd like to see Stryker playable again in the future. Personally, couldn't give a rat's ass, but maybe one day we'll see him get fleshed out. With that said, see you guys next time. Peace out.